Jim Holley, Race Day Live, presented by AMSO with Eli Tomac. That was a pretty cool press conference here in Grand Central Station, New York. I know last year you had a podium here, second if I'm not mistaken, but you didn't get a chance to come down into the city this year. You're in the city now.
Yeah, it's cool just to check New York out. I mean, you know, and to come in here in the Grand Central is really cool, and it's going to be another unique thing this year is we're racing during the daytime, so it's going to be different, and you know, now it's just try to go out there and get another win.
You talked about that new schedule. I mean, track walk 7:30 a.m. in the morning, like you said on the press conference. That's 4:30, you know, on that West Coast there for a lot of the guys. Does that throw you out of a little bit of a rhythm? I mean, have you kind of practiced that during the week? Like, hey, man, I should probably start riding at 7:30, or at least do the track walk and then ride. And do you change your format coming into this race?
I mean, yes and no. I mean, I'm actually a decent morning guy, which is okay. But you know, and at least the race itself is whatever it's at, 2 or 3 o'clock. You know, is when we're done by. So that's when most guys are training at home, and we're all finished up. So I don't think the race itself will be a big deal, but it's just going to have a different feel as a racer and a rider, because normally we're under the lights, and it's going to be a different environment for sure. You know, I think it's going to be really good for TV, but it's going to have a different feel as a racer, you know, when you're out there battling with guys.
2 wins for you this season already. I know you got your first in that 450 round 2, Phoenix, Arizona. You got another one later on. Obviously, you're looking for a couple more.
Yeah, I mean, we only got 2 more, so it'd be cool to close out with 2. You know, last week in Santa Clara, I was second again, just working from the back, and you know, I felt like I could have ran up front with Ryan, but just wasn't there. So at the beginning, you know, I don't know. I did work on some starts obviously this week and tried some different body position stuff, and we'll see if it works here or not.
You know, the last 2 races I've kind of watched in the start. I'm looking at you. Your reaction times look good. You're coming out of the line, but it looks like you're spinning a little bit when you get out of that gate. But the other thing I notice is you're coming up and you're just missing that transfer spot, the top 4, and you're having like the 9th and 10th gate pick on that line. How hard is that? Yeah,
I've done that 2 weeks in a row now, where I haven't made you know, gone straight into the main. And last week I was actually pretty fortunate for my gate pick itself. I was actually really surprised that gate was open. I was just inside the doghouse, and the hole itself wasn't really bad. So, but the week before we were at I think Houston, and I honestly can't remember the gate there. But considering those past 2 weekends, my main event picks haven't been that bad, so I can't put the blame on the picks themselves. You know.
All right. I want to give you $1,500. Supercrosslive.com pays $1,500 for that hole shot. I want you to go out and get a hole shot in East Rutherford, New Jersey.
That would be amazing.